Y'all, what's up? Welcome back. If you are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. My name is Helen, and I absolutely love everything and all things that smell good and make you feel good. So I am filming on my large camera that I've been filming on the other channel. So if it does this thing where it's trying to focus on me and the tree, I apologize. I was trying to get it together. So anyway, 2023. It's been a year for me. Emotional roller coaster, both personally as well as in social media space. Some really good things have happened to me this year that I was not expecting. A lot of great, good opportunities were manifested for me, and I'm so grateful. On this side of the social media realm, I just chilled. I basically didn't go and spend a ton of money this year. I was trying to be more intentional on the fragrances I was using. It was more of if I saw a fragrance and I saw the nose, and I would take the time out to go sniff the fragrance, right? If it was available in stores, and say, do I have something similar? Do I really need this fragrance, right? And if I don't, just use what I got. And that's kind of like what I did this year. And I enjoyed this year of fragrance. I had a really good fragrance year and just using what I have. So going forward, I think I'm kind of going to stick to that model. If there's something that's very similar, it's either get that one, get rid of the other one, or don't get it at all. Never have the fear of missing out. I feel like my collection is good enough to where there's something in there I can always wear daily. I have some fragrances I want to share with you all today that I feel was a big part of my year. And whether it was something I wore a lot, or something I experienced and created a memory with, or something that I just experienced for the first time that just blew my mind. And I figured I'd just share that with you all today. So if you would like to see my 2023 year of fragrance, and I have two that's my top, like number one. I couldn't choose between two, then stay tuned. We're going to start with Bedtime scents. These are the two fragrances I wore the most this year when it came to just like my chill around the house, rainy nights, just relaxing, high anxiety days where I just want to chill and smell good. These two, they did it for me. And that would be the Tom Ford White Suede. So recently I actually went out and purchased the actual fragrance, and I've been enjoying it, so I enjoyed this fragrance so much that the kids would smell it on me, and they were like, what is that smell? They just really enjoy it. It's very comforting, I would say. And my youngest loves this as well, where I had to buy him his own spray bottle. But this is something I definitely sprayed a lot at night this year. So I got my bottle from Cosmetic Company store. I say this all the time. They're very affordable there. You can definitely grab them for like the 30s or something like that, around that price, if you can find them on a really good sale there. All right, so the next fragrance I wore a ton for Bedtime. When I first got this fragrance, I was not keen on it at all. I was like, oh, what is this? This is so weird. And as time went on, it became very addicting to me, and it was something I would gravitate towards. And I stopped wearing it because I didn't want to like empty the bottle because of the price of the bottle, to be honest. And I felt like, over time, I felt like a bottle that's $200 and something should not be a bedtime scent. But now, it is my bedtime scent. It is my number one go-to bedtime scent, and I don't care how much it was. I don't care if I can never find this fragrance again. I'm going to enjoy it as much as I can while I have it. This is from the Maison Lancôme line, and this is Lavender's Trianon. I'm obsessed with this. I love this. I wore this so much. I wore this last night for bed, and it's just comforting. It's every lavender that I feel like it's just like 5, 6 different types of lavender with a milky, creamy substance. It's almost like a milk bath for me. It is a relaxing milk bath, and it's just, the bath is loaded with flowers of different types of lavender, right? And then there's a drizzle of honey just on top, and you're just relaxing in it. That's what this is for me. So this is Lavender's Trianon. You can see I just really did in this thing this year, and you don't need much of this at all. So I'm just going to wear these bottles. I don't care if it's daytime, nighttime, whatever time. Alright, so let's get into this next fragrance. About a year ago, maybe it's been 2, I was in the car and my girls hopped in, and I was like, oh my god, y'all oversprayed. What are you wearing? Then I thought about it and I was like, you're wearing Crystal Noir Versace. Well, I was wearing the same fragrance. By the time we got halfway out of town, I was sick as a dog. I couldn't stand the smell. It was so cloying. We were all in the car with the windows down. It was just horrible. And I remember saying, oh my god, you are ruined one of my favorite fragrances for me. And the girls was like, we're so sorry, but yet still they're in the car with me, sick as a dog. And I put it away. I had a second bottle and I got rid of it. I was like, there's no way I could ever wear this fragrance again. This is crazy, right? Like, it just made me sick. Well, over time, I just let it sit in the cabinet, and about a couple weeks ago, I would say a month ago, I pulled it out and was like, I'm just going to spray it in cooler temps and see how I feel about it. And I fell in love all over again. I would say in the last month and a half, I've worn this at least 6 times. This fragrance right here has so many memories to it. This is one of the fragrances I wore to the nail shop one day. And I got so many compliments that I went and bought the second bottle, decanted a ton for all the ladies in the shop. And when I walk in, I promise y'all, this is what the shop smells like to me. I had everybody wearing this. It is so beautiful. I love this scent, and I don't know, it's one of those fragrances I could spray and people would smell me on the other aisle and be like, I smell you. You smell beautiful. What is that? And when I say Versace Crystal Noir, they think, oh, Versace, right? And then I'm like, no, friend. Fragrance net, fragrance by $40. Go get that. So let's get into these two cuties right here. So this is from the line of Specific, and this is the Vanilla Extreme, and this one is Vanilla Cocoa. A memory was created with these this year for sure. These are beautiful fragrances. They were so cheap. They were testers on Fragrance Buy for like $18 a piece or something. We love them so much that we end up buying the bigger bottle of the Vanilla Extreme. And then I think it's like 3 other fragrances. We had the Vanilla Banana or something like that, the banana one, the cocoa one, and I forget that one. We ended up buying a backup of all these because we were just spraying these. So my daughter went to homecoming dance this year, and this was her fragrance combo. It was Vanilla Extreme, Vanilla Cocoa, as well as Lattafa's Nebras. So this is that chocolate cookie-like fragrance. Yeah. And those 3 were so beautiful. But we wore these to death. It was at a point where I was layering everything with these fragrances. I felt like these are like 3.5, 4 hour scents, but they were so small and tiny, I would just toss them in my bag. I wouldn't pay over like 45, 50 bucks for the big bottle, to be honest, because of the longevity of the scent. And it gives enough projection, but I think these are beautiful for layering for sure. On their own, they're beautiful fragrances. I really like the Vanilla Cocoa one. Yeah, I feel like I like these more than like body sprays for sure. These are definitely like perfumey vanilla scents, but they're very gourmand and very realistic. So I normally am not the one who like to purchase fragrances without tops, but like I said, you can grab those little tops off of Amazon if you really need some tops or something, but they weren't going to last long anyway here. So Vanilla Extreme, Vanilla Cocoa, and this is from Specific. Since we brought up Lattafa's Nebras, we might as well talk about it, right? So I've talked about this fragrance so much. I just feel like everybody watching right now should have this. Whether you bought it for yourself, your girlfriend, or whomever friend, this is beautiful. Whether you bought it for your daughters, I don't know. My daughters don't like the bottle. They say it's kind of like, it's grown and sexy to me, but they love the scent of it. So they do have this bottle. It's in their vanity, but yeah, I found these for like 30 bucks not too long ago, and I posted and shared it with you all. But this is for me. So it just reminds me of like vanilla wafers with a dusting of like a Nestle chocolate on top, like just dust it lightly, and a zest of lemon. I love this fragrance. It's a beautiful fragrance, and I know they say this is a dupe of Billie Eilish. I don't have it, never smelled it. I see there's a new one out. I did smell that one at Ulta the other day, and I'm not interested, but yeah, this is beautiful. I love it, and not much left in this bottle, but I have a backup, okay? All right, so this next one, we're gonna start with some cooler weather fragrances. So because in January, it's pretty cool here in Texas in January. It kind of gets colder January, February, and lightens up in March, right? The weather. So this is Mocha Woods. I purchased this because it's a really good price. I watched, I can't think of her name now, I knew this was going to happen, and she talked about this more like chocolate, woody, sweet fragrance, right? And I was like, I have to have that. I know it leans a little bit masculine. It probably leans a lot masculine, but for me, it's more of a bolder, stronger, sexy woman fragrance. It is definitely a nighttime scent. I've never worn this like for like a date or anything like that, because I feel this fragrance can be intimidating sprayed on a woman, worn with a man. I think this is going to be a intimidating fragrance. However, a man wearing this is just sexy. Take my advice. A man wearing this is very sexy. I love this fragrance, Mocha Woods. This is from Fragrance World. And there's something else in here that's a little sharp. Maybe some citruses or something like that. But I'm obsessed with this. I wear this quite a bit. And just know this was purchased this year, like the middle of the year. And there's a beautiful dent in this fragrance for sure. Yeah, Mocha Woods from Fragrance World. I think this is the only... I only have like 2 fragrances from Fragrance World, so I'll definitely be checking them out. I am so for sure that this is a dupe for something. I don't know what, but whatever is duping, this is a beautiful scent, and I can just imagine what the original fragrance is, okay? All right, so the next one is from the House of Mancera, and this is Royal Vanilla. This is royalty, friend. This is vanilla, this is patchouli, this is amber, this is violet. This is beautiful. I would say this is a unisex fragrance. For me, yeah, it's definitely a unisex fragrance down the middle. It has the beautiful vanilla with the amber and violet, right? And most women would enjoy that, especially a cold weather scent that lasts a long time with a huge projection and scent bubble, right? And then for a masculine man, because of the patchouli, it leans a little earthy. It's like a sweet, earthy, beautiful floral fragrance, if that makes any sense. I love this. Hands down, I wore this on a coat in the beginning of the year. And I'm out and about. I'm shopping. I'm having a good time. And I smell good. I'm getting complimented. And that coat has been put away for a while. I pulled that coat out not too long ago. And was like, oh my God, what is this smell? And I kept saying, what is this smell? Because I never took it to the cleaners, and I just couldn't remember what in the world I sprayed. And I was like, well, to last this long, it has to be like a Middle Eastern fragrance, right? So I'm going through sniffing fragrances trying to figure out what it was. And when I realized it was Royal Vanilla, I was like, that's the scent of the day. And it's crazy how some of these fragrances, especially these Mancera fragrances and these Middle Eastern fragrances, once they're sprayed on textile, right, on your clothing, and it gets into those fibers, it's there. I'll just say it. So Royal Vanilla, a beautiful fragrance. I'm obsessed with it. Next up is Chocolate Greedy. We've talked about this in length, so there's no need to talk about it now. But I bought this fragrance a couple months ago, and like I told you all, the bottle is about empty. I do not like Montal's bottles, but I enjoy their scent. So there's a few more fragrances I'll be purchasing probably next year. They're still on my list, and I still want them. So it's just chocolate. It's a hint of coffee. There's some tonka in here, some vanilla. It's just like a fun gourmand fragrance. And my teenagers are obsessed with this fragrance, and they just spray and spray. And I love the way they smell when they walk past me. I enjoy the scent. I've worn this quite a bit, and I waited like, what, 2 years to purchase this. They've been asking for this forever. If you've been around for a while, then you know. Choco Musk was one of our favorite fragrances come like fall. I like to make the shea butter with it so they can have their layering scents with the oils, and then they spray it, and yeah. But this one, they love it. It's $60 right now on Joma Shop if you're interested. So don't pay the $180, don't pay the $110, whatever it is on the other sites. Get it from Joma Shop. It's $60. This fragrance is currently on my tray. Alright, so JC with Kai Fragrances came out with some more fragrances that are inspired by music, of course. Because he loves music. I love music, so I can definitely relate. So there will always be a you. I put this one in here, even though I could easily name 5 fragrances this year that just wowed me when it came to his fragrance line of like the 90s mixtape, the B-side of music, you know, which is the other side, the flip side of the album, right? I love this of the album cover. When you open it up, you had your A side, your B side. Yeah, anyway, this is vanilla, this is caramel, this is amber, this is sexy, this is beautiful, this is your grown woman's gourmand. This is not your little girl's candy. No ma'am, this is a grown woman. It's like, you know, when you get your chocolate and you have Hershey's and you have Godiva. I'm just saying. I forget the other ones in the little brown things with the little gold papers. I mean, this is not your Hershey's bar at the Walgreens counter. This is good. This is stepping into a chocolate boutique, and you get to pick the little chocolates, and each one is $3 and $4. Okay, I love this. This is There Will Always Be a You, and I'm gonna say from this line, this is my favorite. It's hard to say that, but for this line right now at this second, I really like the other one. That is the what, praline, caramel, whatever, oud. But we're going to say it's this one today. All right, There Will Always Be a You. If you haven't gotten your fragrances from Kai yet, see if he has any more discovery sets left. I think that you would enjoy just discovering his fragrances, just sniffing them and taking a journey along with them, because these are so beautiful. What you smell on the top and on paper is nothing what develops on your skin. So definitely check them out. I had this intention for myself this year that we will not be chasing flankers. We will not be chasing flankers. Like, I have so many flankers of fragrances, and I feel like I wear them. They're good and I enjoy them, but I also feel like I wear a fragrance and there's a little something I could have added myself. The only one I feel like was really different that I have, like in regards to like flankers, is probably Alien. I feel like each one of those does smell different. But when it comes to like Olivia Bell and all them, I need to stop. So this one right here is YSL Lead. I said I was not going to flanker chase. I was going to use the fragrance and buy the next one. I'm really close to just being over with this fragrance. And once I'm done, I don't want the one in the silver bottle, but I do want the one that is the vanilla heavy. And I think that is the not the EDT. This is the Parfum, and then it's the next one. So I don't know if it's Extreme or whatever it is, but I want the next one that's right after this one. And I'll be purchasing it for 2024. I'm glad to say I'm finally emptying out this bottle. I did an empties with you all recently. I shared Olivia Bell. I don't think I showed y'all that because I think I just tossed it. But I have Olivia Bell, La Belle, from Jean Paul Gaultier, La Belle, the Parfum, right? The smaller, stronger bottle. It was quite a bit of oils too. I emptied a ton of oils this year, but I use a lot of those in my out of shower body oil. So those are like daily body products for me. But yeah, this one right here, I love this scent. This is a beautiful lavender scent with heavy on the citrus as well. It's very unisex for me. I feel like this is more of a bolder woman's fragrance, more of a like boardroom scent, but I wear it a lot. It's a very classy fragrance for me. Yeah, it's a very classy fragrance for me. It's not a t-shirt and jogger type of scent. I love it. I love it on a man as well. So this is YSL, but this is called Lead. This year I did the same thing as I did last year. I wore Instant Crush almost every day to the gym. Every day I would go, I would wear this fragrance. I literally would spray and then walk through just to have that scent on me, just to smell good. I really enjoy this scent, and this is Mancera's Instant Crush. And so much so that the guys at the gym are like, they always say you smell so good when you're at the gym. You smell so good when you're at the gym. They're like, you could be soaking wet sweating and you still smell good at the gym. I do not overspray, and I do not spray my skin. I only spray like lightly on my gym clothes, toss them on, spray, walk through. Like, I don't overspray to go, but I want to make sure I still smell good. And I might like lightly spray where my hair kind of grasps a little bit of the fragrance. But this is Instant Crush. This is a heady beast fragrance. So it's weird how it works on me as a sweet musky scent that is reminiscent of BR 540. It's different enough, right, that we know it's not, but it's a beautiful musky heady cotton candy for me, and I love it. There's not much left in this bottle because I basically used it for gym this year, and I'll just be buying another bottle for sure. Alright, so let's start with this fragrance. I love this fragrance. I'm probably going to have to end up buying another one of these. But anyway, I did say I wanted to complete the line. I have now 4 of them from the Estee Lauder brand. And this is Tender Light. Y'all, I love this. This is beautiful. This is spring in a bottle. This is Lotus. This is very feminine girl next door. A light fluff of musk and very feminine. Very feminine. I could see this being someone's signature scent who just likes the lighter area fragrances, like a nurse who cannot wear like heavier fragrances at work. Someone who's around people in close quarters and just cannot project like that, right? It's still going to give you a light projection. It's still going to give you a good longevity. And the scent itself is just so beautiful, so clean, and most people would enjoy it. It just smells like you were intention on being clean today, like intention. Oh man, I love this. I love the bottles. They say that the entire line is unisex. I would say, to me, this leans more feminine. I could see it being a clean aftershave like scent on a man, but that floral, that added floral note that's in here leans very feminine to me. I think I've had this for 2 years now, but this is like my cruise fragrance. I like to take this on cruises with me because I feel like when it's hot and cloying, I can get away with a floral fragrance. Being this one. So this is Tender Light, and this is from Estee Lauder. This is Bay. So this one right here is Noir, and this is from the House of Memo. I love this fragrance. I told you all when I first got this fragrance, I didn't really want to use it up because it's expensive, and I didn't want to feel like the need of needing to purchase it again. I would say this is my all-time favorite spring fragrance ever. When it comes to spring floral fragrances. This is clean, this is beautiful, this is peach, this is airy, this is light, this is girl next door, this is brunch, this is sweet, it's light and fluffy and airy, but it does have a musk in here, like a dense musk that reminds me of maybe like the Judy Hazelgun musk, but all these beautiful watery fruit notes in it. And this has jasmine in it as well. So it's jasmine, it's a peach watery, mouth watering scent. I love this. I'm obsessed with this. I just sprayed like crazy this year, this fragrance, and I didn't care about the dent. I didn't care about the dent. I'm like, you have it, wear it. Who cares about how much it costs? If you just love it that much, you would purchase it again. And this is one I would definitely purchase again. So this is from Hertica, and this is a pear. I love this scent. This is the most beautiful pear fragrance I have ever smelled in my life. Yeah, I thought Judy Hazelgun pear was good, right? But it's nothing compared to this. This is more refined. This is sweeter. This is very elegant, like very well done. The essence of pear. It's so crazy that this little bitty bottle has so many notes. It has like pear, mandarin orange. It has like tonka bean. I want to say caramel. It has violet in it. And it has like some musk and some other florals and sweet notes. This is so beautiful to me. I don't know if it's a pear, but this is so pretty. I think it's a pear. But yeah, that top mouth-watering pear, and there's a little something in here like sharpness, and it's a pepper for sure. I love this scent. This is so pretty, y'all. This is so pretty. Like, I told you all, I would definitely probably need another bottle next year. I'm probably going to wear this out like crazy because I got this at the end of spring, but it was one that I enjoyed in summer too. It was just the memory. This smells really good. It smells really good, like right here, right now. I love this scent. So this is from Hertica, and I know I talked about it a lot. I went while I was going through my cabinets, I kept saying that has a pretty decent dent in it. You really wore that fragrance, you know, to myself, like. And then I was thinking, you talked about this so much, and I did. I love it. Twisted Lily, check them out. You can use my code Helen 10. It's either Helen 10 or Helen H10. Why not? Let's get into this beauty. This is my summertime favorite fragrance. I would say, yeah, summer was so good to me. Let me tell you, I am still in awe of how this one person can create so many fragrances in 1 year. JC literally just surprised me with a box of fragrances, and within that box we had this fragrance which is called Summertime, which is inspired by the 90s song Summertime with Will Smith, right? And Jazzy Jeff, right? Jazzy Jeff, whatever, y'all know who I'm talking about, right? Anyway, Jazzy Jeff, what am I talking about? Anyway, Will Smith, Summertime. Oh my goodness, I love this scent. I love this scent. The only thing about JC is he'll create 1 million fragrances, right? And he'll say, get them while they're gone. And so his fragrances are so good, you want to get them, you want to use them, and then you often want to buy another bottle. That's how much I enjoy his fragrances. But anyway, Summertime. For me, Summertime is Miami Heat. It is a sexy body. It is a toned, tan, sexy body dancing at night on the beach in Miami. This is so good. It smells so tropical, but yet sexy, yet musky and sweaty at the same time. It just smells like, yeah, that's what it smells like. This is a party in a bottle, but it's definitely late night where the beach is lit up and the music is going and you vibing, and it's them bodies. Okay? She don't have one of them, but I'ma smell like one of them. Okay? Summertime. Summertime. Oh my God, you picked a perfect name for this. This is beautiful. I don't even know what's in here. For me, I would say, it just reminds me of coconut and tropical fruits, like pineapple, but it's overripe, right? And it has like this musk in it and some florals for sure. I love this sexy summertime. I don't know if he still has them, because when he created them with these beautiful bottles. And yeah, summer, summer, summertime. Summertime. Speaking of JC, because I'm just on the hype train with JC this year. I don't know, y'all probably sick of me. If you haven't purchased from Kai Ferguson's, I don't know what the heck you're waiting for. Like, I don't even know why you haven't experienced the joy that I'm experiencing like all year long with him. I don't know, I feel like I'm just proud of a friend. Like, I feel proud to see someone take something that they once had, step outside their comfort zone and create something that they've never created before. It's like growth, right? And so I enjoy seeing people grow. I enjoy seeing people prosper and do great things. I have joy from that. I love to see people doing great things. It's like, okay. Anyway, with the 90s mixtape, he also came out with these two fragrances. And it was really hard for me to pick like which ones I really enjoyed. One was Baby. I'm going to say this. When I first sprayed this, I just kept spraying it because my mind gravitates towards pictures when I see words, right? I've always been like this. I see pictures when I see words. And I could not have the picture. I couldn't grasp the picture. It is beautiful. It's like citrus. It is sharp at the top, and it's green. But over time, as it develops on your skin, it reminds me of a baby wipe, but a floral one. And it's fresh, it's clean, with hints of floral and some green notes, right? But I cannot see a picture with this. And I would wear this like every day. But it has this musk to it that is just, I don't know, fresh out the shower. I do not know how to describe this, but I'm so intrigued by this because it's something I would never have thought he would have created, right? The one thing about these fragrances that he created this year, I feel like, let me show you how they spray. So this right here would last me all day. I don't even want to smell like this today, but I guess I will. Those 3 sprays would have lasted me like for hours. So this is what it is. This is what I want to say. When I first sprayed this, it smells like the wood cleaner that comes in a can with the yellow top, the blue bottle. That's what it reminds me of. It smells clean, like lemony clean, like orange cleaner for your wood. That's what it kind of reminds me of. Then it goes to this musk thing and the scent of that dry baby wipe. Y'all cannot, or maybe wipes. Maybe I'm thinking cleaning wipes. But it gets musky, it gets sweeter, and it starts to do something totally different on your skin. And I think that's what I'm intrigued about. Is that it starts with something and ends with something totally different. And so I think that's why I'm so intrigued about this one. So yeah, I like that one for a whole total different reason of just smelling good and feeling good. It's almost like, how did you do that? How did you make this go from this to this to this to this? Like, it's so intriguing to me. The next one is Raspberry Beret. I'm obsessed. Look how dark the juice has gotten now. This for me, so this one for me is Laffy Taffy. It is a raspberry, sticky, thick, my mouth is watering, that tingling sensation in the back of your mouth, raspberry Laffy Taffy. And then it goes into this perfumey kind of vibe. It almost reminds me of 70s. Hip-hop, not hip-hop, but like a 70s chick with the fro and the big glasses and whatever. But it also has this hint of books. Like, she has raspberry fragrance scented body spray on. She's popping gum, big fro, cute little top, bell-bottom pants, and she's coming out of a bookstore. This is exactly what I see when I smell this, and I am obsessed with this scent. This is Raspberry Beret. This is one of the most unique fragrances I've ever smelled in my life. Like, I've never smelled anything like this ever in my life. Yeah, I don't know. I love books, and I love the 70s, and I used to love taffy, banana, raspberry, strawberry, Laffy Taffy. Oh my God, that smells so good. Here's a shocker for you, right? And for me. All right, so I've never been a huge fan of Kayali. We know that. I love the vanilla, and I adore the musk. And I've gone through several of those small bottles of the musk. It just don't last long on me, right? So I've never been a huge fan of going out to purchase that fragrance, or any fragrances for them, because I don't know. I just feel like the price of the bottle with the amount that you get, I'm just not so keen on it. But it is online, and when I got it, I was like, oh my God, I love this. Now I didn't purchase her version, the female version, because I felt like it was floral. It was something that I probably already had in my cabinet that's similar, and I didn't see too many people reactions to that fragrance as if it was just amazing. I was like, y'all not doing it. I'll do this because this time more my speed, my alley, right? So this one is jasmine petals, tea leaves, white musk, cedar wood, benzoin, and sandalwood. I'm a sandalwood chick. I'm obsessed with benzoin. I love this stuff. So what I did was I purchased this one and I fell in love with it. I love this scent, and it's a shocker for me because I know there's like maybe 1/4 of a bottle left in this. I layered this with so many different things. I wore it on its own, and I feel like the longer I've had it, the longer it lasts on my skin, and it started to develop into something more. I feel like the sandalwood developed more in this fragrance. I feel like when I first wore it, I couldn't get that sandalwood like I wanted to, and now I can. This is definitely on the gift list for my son for Christmas because I feel like he just needs to have this. I love this. I think most men would enjoy this fragrance who like the softer, more like close encounter scents, who don't want like that club scent. They just want a nice, beautiful, clean man scent. Yes, for women who like unisex fragrances, who enjoy sandalwood and benzoin, yes. We are down to the last 2 scents of 2023 that brought me so much joy. Both of these fragrances, I think one I've had over a year, but this one fragrance is new to me for 2023. I didn't know which one to pick. They're on 2 sides of the spectrum when it comes to pricing and their scent profiles. And I couldn't pick like what stood out the most for me. Both of them have their own scent memories, and both of them evoke different emotions for me. One is sexy. It is, okay? It is date night. It is, I want all the attention. Give it to me. The other one is, I am so feminine. I am she, right? I am that chick. This is a everyday scent that could be someone's signature scent. This is elegance. This is refinement in a bottle. And let's talk about them. This is Armaf Club de Nuit Imperial, and this is Immaculate Musk Royale. Okay, let's do this one first because this one is nasty. Okay, this is, I feel like someone was in the lab saying they want Delina, but then the other half want Delina exclusive. You know what we're going to do? We're not going to make a dupe for both of them. We're just going to put them together and make one dupe. And we're just going to make it our take on Delina and Delina exclusive from Parfum Somali. And Club de Nuit has its musk. There's a musk in here that's very detectable to my nose in every fragrance I have for them, right? And I feel like their musk mixed with the impression of Delina, the impression of Delina exclusive is what this is. This is so sexy. I have never, ever, ever worn this bottle and someone not tell me I smell good. I have had people stop me at the store, at the gas station, I don't care where I am, and say at least that you smell beautiful, you smell good, oh my God, you smell amazing. That was you. I smelled you over there. Or what in the world are you wearing? I have always gotten compliments on this fragrance. At one point in time, I told you all I had to put the fragrance up. I feel like I was wearing it too much. And I think the bottles were 60 bucks at the time. Well, I saw it on Fragrance Buy for like $40, and I think I shared it with you all. I got a backup. She has a backup. This is beautiful. I love this. You don't need a lot of sprays for this. And this is one, if you spray it on clothing, it's not coming off till you wash it type of thing. This is your 10-hour spray. This is beautiful. This is different than just the normal Delina and Delina exclusive. This has that Middle Eastern musk in it that has that sensual undertone, right? And I love it. Almost like the pheromone undertone to it. Yeah. Armaf. Because Armaf is known to put pheromones in their fragrances. Just so you know. I love it. So last but not least, this is Royal Musk from Emma Michalaf. I love the bottle. I love the scent. This is elegance. This is class. This is a signature scent. This smells next to skin, but better. This is good. Yeah, this is good. I have worn this so much, like every day, like life, right? Without intention. And I will catch myself and be like, you are bad. You smell good. Like, dang, girl. Yeah, this is like clean nails, high top bun. You know how you see those chicks, you know they got money. You know they got money, but they don't look like it, right? They just kind of throw a little something. It's effortless. It's effortless beauty. That's what this is. Effortless beauty. This smells amazing. I will probably always love this. This is up there with the Tour Noir, which is my favorite fragrance. So the Tour Noir from Serge Lutton is my favorite scent of all times. It's very emotional to me, that fragrance. And I feel like this is number 2. I feel like this is the second best fragrance when it comes to a feminine, musk, elegant, refined fragrance, right? This is not me. This is not me. This is when I want, this is when, you know how they say, fake it till you make it. This is what this is for me. This is not me. The refined, simple, elegant, ladylike, classy. This is, I'm not her, but I'm her when I wear this. Really and truly, I am her. I am her. 24/7. Like, yeah, I can be, yeah. I'm trying to be her in my older years. But down deep inside, still, and this is Helen. I just wanted to share some love with you all today. I hope you enjoyed this extremely long video. But I don't know what to say except for fragrances. It's just love for me. It's joy for me. It is it's a habit and a hobby, right? And it's a collection that I will probably keep collecting, but along the way, I enjoy the use of them too. They do not collect dust here. Between me and my daughters, they'll never collect dust. And this year's been amazing to me for fragrances because of the tension that I set with the fragrances and the memory and the many memories that were created with these fragrances this year. All I can say is this year's been amazing and I have no regrets. I hope you all are having an amazing day. I will see you all on the next video. Peace and blessings.